Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Come on, let's talk about it. So let's talk about, right, when I got baptized and how everything occurred. So I was in the other little episode, right? I said that the pastor didn't want to baptize me, right? And it was true. He didn't want to baptize me. He said no. He did not want to baptize me. But this is how the story goes. So I did the classes for about 3 months or so, which was required of me. And this was when I first moved to Florida. So I was kind of iffy. I didn't know if I was going to stay or not. So the pastor was kind of iffy. But he said if I did the classes, he'll baptize me. So I said, okay. I did the classes. But he still said no. Even though I finished my classes, he said no. And I told the pastor, but didn't Jesus say if you believe, you shall be baptized? I mean, I read that in the scripture. It's here. I know I'm not going crazy. If you believe, you shall be baptized. That's what it says. If you believe, it shall be baptized. It doesn't say it requires you to do a 3-month program about reading the scripture to get baptized. That's something that we humans put into play. Okay? We humans. It clearly says in the Bible, if you believe, you shall be baptized. So that's what I told him. That's what I told him. And he said, I don't believe you're ready to be baptized. And I said, well, Jesus said that I'm ready to be baptized. He said no. Okay. I was sad. I went home. I started yelling and screaming. And like, like this, like yelling and screaming to the sky. I was literally outside yelling and screaming to God and Jesus, like, why? You told me they was going to baptize me, but they telling me no. And this and that and the third. And I'm just like, Jesus, like, why are they telling me no? I did everything they required me to do. But and you clearly said if you believe, you shall be baptized. So why are they giving me such a hard time? So me and him is just, going back and forth. And he's telling me the same thing. You're going to be baptized. You're going to be baptized no matter what. You're going to be baptized. Anyway, that being said, I finally calmed down, stopped crying, stopped being upset, went home. And Jesus tells me he wants me to take out my white clothes. I had a white shirt and a white skirt. And he says, take it out, prepare everything. Prepare all your white garments, even from your bra to your panty, everything in white. And prepare yourself for tomorrow. And do your hair. He told me to flat iron my hair. So I flat ironed my hair. I got all pretty. I went to the service in white. Everybody's there. Everybody believes that I'm not getting baptized, right? Even me at this point. I'm like, you know what? If they ain't gonna baptize me, I'm still have fun. I'm gonna be up in here praising God, praising Jesus, praising the Lord like nothing happened. You know what? That's what I did. So while everybody is in the front getting baptized, I'm just praising Jesus, praising God. I'm happy. I took off my shoes. I got no shoes on. I got no slippers. I had slippers on that day. I took off my slippers. I'm there. I'm just, clapping, worshiping him, giving him all the praise. And then all of a sudden, the pastor gets the mic and he asks for my name. He asks for me. He says my name. And I'm like, he's like, Edie. And I'm like, I start clapping. I'm just like, what's going on here? He's like, I want you to come to the front. Mind you, I got no slippers on, no shoes on. So I walked to the front barefooted. Didn't care. I walked to the front barefooted. So he asks me in front of everybody. He says to me, do you believe in Jesus, in God? I said, yes. Okay, I'm going to ask you something. Do you promise never to leave his side? I said, no. No matter what I do, I won't leave his side. He said, okay, me and my wife was talking. Now you can get baptized. I said, what? I'm getting baptized? He said it. He said I was going to get baptized. He said it. Oh! So I'm happy. I'm clapping. I'm like, like, I'm just blushing and everything. I'm like, I'm really about to get baptized, guys. Like, yeah, I'm really about to get baptized. So I go up onto the altar. They take me to the back. His wife takes me to the back. I go into like this little steps that you have to get into the water. So as I'm in the water, right? They're grabbing me, right? Everybody, you know how they hold your hand and everything. There's people around you, so they do that, and then they like excited. So he asked me again. He's like, "Okay, you're gonna stay with God, you know?" And I'm like, "Yes." And they dump me in the water, and I start shaking in the water. So they pick me back up, and I'm still like this, like it's like I went to, how can I say it, like for a split second I wasn't there. It was just like, and then it's like, and then I came back too, and I was able to open my eyes because I wasn't able to open them. And I was like, yo, I did it. Like, not me, but Jesus. Like, God did it. Like, he said he was going to baptize me. And he was not lying. He said, no matter what, you're going to be baptized. What? Ah! You don't know. Glory be to God. Glory be to God. Listen here. That was the biggest celebration of my life. The biggest celebration. When Jesus says he is going to do something in your life, when Jesus and God say that he will move mountains for you, oh, he ain't lying. He's not lying. He's going to do it. He's going to do it. You're going to see. You're going to see it, and everybody else is going to have to see it with you. Because when he do it, he's going to make sure that even your enemies see what he got for you. Because he doesn't let nothing get shut down or closed off to nobody's eyesight. They're going to see it. They're going to see it. I guarantee you they're going to see it. Whatever he wants to be revealed will be revealed. Whatever he wants to happen will happen. He's the only one that has authority to say if you are not going to receive what he wants you to receive. And he makes sure that all his children receive all their blessings, all the blessings that he has for them. He makes sure that you receive it. He makes sure that you receive it. Okay? So don't think that he's not listening. Don't think that he's not there. When he says something is going to happen, and like my baptism, oh, he meant it. He meant it. And for those of you that has used the concept of the 3 months, oh, you got to read the Bible for 3 months and study the Bible for 3 months, that is, I'm sorry to say, the devil's a liar. It says, if you believe, you shall be baptized. And that was one of my first teachings from God, Jesus himself, telling me that what they say doesn't matter. It's what I say that you should be concerned about. And with this I say, now you know. Deuces.